Hello guys, welcome to Cook with Honey. On our today's menu, we'll be cooking fufu. Fufu is a meal made out of cassava. So people call it manioc, but we call it wata fufu. So this is my fufu here. It was in the freezer. I removed it last night. So it is well defrosted. So I'm going to be cutting the mouth and putting it in my pot. You need a clean pot and a wooden spoon with some water. That's all you need in this process. So I'm pouring my fufu in the pot. I'm going with the next packet. I was supposed to go with just 2 packets, but since I'll be inviting some friends for lunch, I realized that the 2 packet was small, so I'm adding 1 more packet. So this is my 2 packet. I'm going to be adding some water to mix everything together. If you don't want your fufu to have those lumps, you have to really concentrate in mixing it, because this is where the magic is. From the beginning, you have to give it a good mix so that you will not have any lumps in your fufu. You will not want to eat your fufu and you realize that there are some lumps in it. So that's why I'm mixing everything very, very well. Your hands need to do the magic. And before mixing, I hope your hands is very, very clean, because you have to wash your hands very clean and then you begin to mix. So as you guys can see, I realized at this point that the fufu was not enough, so I'm going in with another packet. Thank God that I removed 3 packets yesterday from the freezer. So I thought 2 was enough, but 2 wasn't enough, so I'm adding the last packet now. I'll be having my fufu with arrow. The last video was on how to cook arrow. If you have not watched my video, please go ahead and watch my last video on how to cook arrow. So I'm going to be having my fufu with arrow. You can have it with soup, you can have it with vegetable soup, you can have it with ogbono soup, you can have it with anything of your choice, but I am having my fufu with arrow. I'm keeping it traditional, so my fufu is going with my arrow. So as you guys can see, I added another packet and then I'm giving it a good mix. My hands are doing the magic here and I'm loving it. Mix. So my heat run up to 3. I'll be putting it on 2. You don't need to put it too high because you don't want your food to be burned. So I'll be putting my heat on 2. So I'll be adding more water. At this point, if you feel like the water is enough, then it's fine. But if you feel like you need to add more water, go ahead and add the water. You don't want your food to be too strong. So I've added some water, cover it, and then at this point I've covered it. It has cooked for a while. I'm going in with my wooden spoon. As you guys can see, it was already boiling. My wooden spoon is well clean. It's very clean. Go inside and give it a good mix. The pot was a little bit hot, so I have to use something to help me to hold it. So I'm giving it a good good stir. The spot is with my hands. I'm doing a lot of, like, you have to put your energy in it. Yeah, giving a good stir. I'll cover it for a while, allow it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Here I realized that it was already going out, so I have to look for something to clean it. Yeah, it's falling off. Clean it very well. Clean the pot very well. Give it a good stir. Good stir. As it's getting ready, it's getting more thicker. But if you feel like your fufu is very strong, or you want it to be light, you can go ahead and add more water. You have to always adjust the water according to how you want it to be. Not too strong, not too soft. So I'm going to cover it, allow it to cook for a while. It It has been cooking for a while. Open it. As you guys can see, it's turning into brown and it's getting more thicker. At this point, I realized that I was supposed to add a little bit of water. So I'm going to give it a good turn, add more water, and cover it to continue cooking. You don't want to cook your water fufu half done, so you have to always watch it until it's brown. So as you guys can see, it's getting ready. So it's more thicker. It was lighter than this, but it's getting more thicker. So I'm going to stir it, give it a good stir, give it a good turn, add more water, and then cover it for it to cook more. I'm taking my water, add it. Yeah, that's my water. It's quite enough because I don't want my fufu to be very strong. Cover it for a while and then come back, continue the magic. If you guys hearing my son calling me, I'm sorry, I'm a mother, so he was trying to interrupt my video. So at this point the fufu was boiling, so I have to come in with my wooden spoon and do the magic. I have to give it a good turn it very well. It's getting brown, it's getting ready, so give it a good mix. You have to mix it at this point very well because I added some more water, so I have to give it a good mix. It's a continual process of mixing. Don't get tired, guys. So look at, I've given it a good mix, well smooth, very smooth. I feel like my food is almost ready, if not ready, almost ready. So I'm giving it a good turn, look at the color, look at the consistency. It's not very thick, it's not very light. So I feel like my food is ready, guys. So this is the plate. I'm going to cut my food. Look at how smooth my fufu is. Look at how smooth and soft my water fufu is. Guys, join me for us to have this. If you have not watched my previous video, please go ahead and watch my video. Press a like, share, comment. I'll be under. And if there is something you want me to cook for you guys, let me know. I'll be willing to do it. So see you in the next video. Bye bye. I love you guys.